Hello everyone, welcome to the vlog today. I'm doing a little bit of a different style vlog where I'm going to take you on a hike with me in Malibu. And I'm also going to talk about my New Year's resolutions and kind of try to figure them out for myself. But before that, I have to make two stops. I'm going to stop at Ralph's and stop at Subway. Ralph's because I need water. My water bottles are a little too heavy to carry in my bag on a hike, so I'm just going to get throwaway ones. I try to avoid it at all costs, but I am doing it today. And then I'm stopping at Subway just to I'm going to eat half of it before I go and half of it while I am there. And it is going to be a great, wonderful hike. And I love Google Maps because the fact that I could just add the stops along the way and find the best ones. No, this is not sponsored at all, but hopefully someday it is. Either way, I definitely do a video down the road showing you guys, how I use the Google Maps feature and make it more efficient for doing my hikes and my general exploring. So unfortunately, the parking location is a little bit further from the actual trail, so you have to walk up the trail to get to the trails and park like down below. It's sad that I'm already tired and I haven't even started yet. But either way, I'm making my way up the hill, and once I start seeing some more stuff, I'll show you guys, and then I'll get into my resolutions. When you do your New Year's resolutions, do you pick something realistic, or do you pick getting something like a house on the hills? Do you do something you can actually obtain within the year, or do something that's just like a huge, large goal that can't happen anytime soon? So for me, I'm going to try to stick with goals I can actually accomplish this year, because unfortunately, that house is out of the realm. So one of my biggest New Year's resolutions is to actually get outdoors more, because I live in California and there's some of the most beautiful hikes and beautiful views. So I'll show you around the corner. So it's literally so beautiful, and I don't spend enough time actually getting outdoors and enjoying it. So my goal this year is to spend less time in my apartment. And yeah, I work a lot of hours, but it doesn't mean I can't spend the rest of my time getting outdoors, hanging out with friends, and doing things by myself too on days like today where none of my friends had a Monday off. So I am here doing this on my own, but I'm still enjoying it anyway. Look at those doors, that is so pretty. We're at the start of the trail. It is the Edward Albert I'm not gonna say that, Canyon Trail and Waterfall. So I've ran into quite a few people that are coming back from the trail, but no one that's going onto the trail. So luckily that's kind of good, because I'm walking by myself instead of with other people, and hopefully I won't have a ticket on my car, because I saw one car with a ticket, because I'm not technically parked in the parking lot. I'm parked a little bit further away, but it's a $73 ticket, so hopefully I don't get it. But if I do, it is what it is. The view up here is great of all the mountains, but I'm actually going down, so we'll see what it looks like down there. There's been so many people on the trail. I definitely have thought less about my resolutions and more the fact about the people just being here. So since there isn't anybody right at this current moment and the lighting is not so shabby, I thought I'd just think about it for the moment and think like a whole entire year has passed, and it's coming up in June on 4 years since I moved out on my own. I don't know if I've accomplished everything I per se wanted to in that time period, but I still have a couple more months, and I still have years to go to accomplish what I'm looking for. So I think for this year, my main thing is to prioritize and figure out what it is I want to be doing with my life. I spend a lot of days just wasting them away because I don't really per se have a plan. So my biggest New Year's resolution goal is to plan on a regular basis. Like, every month, plan my budgeting. Every month, plan what I want to be doing, activities I want to go do, and goals I have. I have plenty of time to do that stuff. It's just about planning and implementing them. Like today, I wouldn't have gone on a hike unless I thought like, oh, I want to get out. So just taking advantage of all that surrounds me. And I think it's good for you to do the same. Just take advantage of everything you have around you, no matter where you live or what situation you're in. So yeah, I would just say those are like my biggest things I've thought about so far. And also obviously like just getting out and seeing my friends more and being more social, because sometimes I get stuck in the pattern of work, and I don't leave time to go do things with friends. And yeah, that's it for now, guys. Let's go further on the trip. Ignore the sun peeking through the greenery right there, but this is the best I could do. I'll actually probably insert a picture of how my tripod is morphed around this tree, and I'm really questioning how the heck it's staying up, but I am glad it is, because I want to come on and tell you one of my other New Year's resolutions is I want to finally get my motorcycle's license and potentially get a bike. Maybe not get a bike this year, but at least get my license this year. I've wanted to for the longest time. I grew up riding on a bike, so I miss it so much, and I ended up dating someone that had a motorcycle, but then that didn't work out, and now I don't ride, and I miss it so much, and I don't want to have to rely on someone else to be able to do something I really enjoy. Most of my videos aren't per se scripted, but I definitely plan what I'm going to film and what I'm going to say. But for this video, it's definitely vlog style. So you're kind of just seeing me go along on this hike and thinking of stuff as I walk. So I'm literally just sitting here. I'm sitting here eating an apple, thinking about what I want to do with my year. What are my goals? What did I not accomplish that I wanted to already have accomplished? And making sure those are first priority and then adding new priorities to the list. And I would say what I haven't done already is been as focused on my budget and paying down my student loans and going towards my future, so paying for my retirement. I definitely haven't focused on that as much as I say I'm going to or I try to. So I'm just going to keep walking on the trail. I think we're coming up on the waterfall soon because here are the mountains in the background and I hear some water flowing. So I think it is down this path here, so we shall see. I don't know if you'll be able to hear me over the falls, but I just got onto the stream and right here is the waterfall. So obviously you can tell it flows heavier at other times. Right now it's kind of just a little sprinkle going down the side. I am finishing up my lunch, dinner, whatever you want to call it. I'm just eating the rest of my Subway, listening to the waterfall, and it just sounds so beautiful. That's not something you normally hear in Los Angeles. So I'm pretty happy with my lunch environment right now, so I'm going to finish this up. It is so good though. I wanted to show you the waterfall all up close and personal, so let's go on over. So here is the waterfall. It is so pretty and it looks so cool going up. So if you're wondering what this is, it's actually bug bites. I have a few all over my body right now because they love me and they eat me up. But I came on here just to say that sometimes you shouldn't just do New Year's resolutions because those are very specific things that a lot of times people don't end up accomplishing. But another YouTuber that I watched did a video on their basic New Year's resolutions, kind of, and they mentioned how every year they try to have a word that defines what they want from their year. So he mentioned consistency and growth and a few other different words, and the one I liked the best was consistency. And there's a word I thought of for myself, which I will put on the screen if I freaking remember what it is, because at this current moment I can't remember what it is, but basically it means to keep pushing forward, almost like endurance but not endurance. And that is what I want to do with my year, is keep pushing forward. No matter the obstacles in front of me, I want to keep going after what I want in life and not making excuses for myself like I am so good at doing. So my New Year's word is just, I guess consistency is the best one. Just being consistent with my content, being consistent with my budgeting, being consistent with spending time with friends. Not just something you do in January, but something you do for not just the rest of this year, the rest of your life, just a lifestyle change. Because I definitely believe in lifestyle changes over New Year's resolutions, because if you go on a crazy diet, you're never going to stick with it. If you go on this crazy plan of budgeting, you're never going to do it because it's not realistic. And even realistic goals are sometimes hard to do if they're not lifestyle changes. You have to do little things along the way, but finding that balance between everything you want in life. And that was my goal for the year, is balance and consistency. A balance between all of my goals, a balance between all the things I want in life, and consistency. So pushing forward and pushing forward and pushing forward, and not just starting something and not finishing it, because that's so easy to do, just start and not finish. But I think this was a wonderful way of showing you guys my New Year's resolutions. I hope to hear some of yours. You're welcome to use the comments down below or message me personally and tell me all about it. I love to talk about it and kind of shoot ideas off each other, because though this is a video on my New Year's resolutions, I know I'm going to think of 5 billion more. It's getting dark, so goodbye waterfall, goodbye beautiful trail. I will see you on the next trail. And thank you again for sticking to the end of this video. I do post a new video every single Sunday and almost every single Wednesday. So I look forward to seeing you in my next video. And please go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below so you can join the crazy fam. Guys, look at that sunset, just the glow. It is so beautiful. So I got back to the car and luckily I do not see any ticket there on my dash, so I am so happy, and it is time to head home. Ticket free, thank goodness. Let's hope there's not one like hiding there and I don't see it. I'm still recording this whole entire time. Oops. Bye bye. Hey, no, no, no.
yeah.